Now, there are other possibilities in pricing you need to be aware of. Other possibilities in pricing you need to be aware of. And this possibility have to do with the fact that even though what we have looked at looks straight, but sometimes there could be some amendment that will affect your pricing. Let me give an example. The amendment I'm talking about has to do with incoterms. Incoterms are international commercial terms that affect transaction cost in a trade transaction. Let me give you an example. If you are talking to a buyer and he asks you for a price, the price you can quote for that buyer must be an FOB price. The price you can quote must be an FOB price. Why? FOB price is the value of the goods plus profit. FOB price is the value of the goods plus profit. FOB price is the value of the goods plus profit. So if I quote a price like $100 per metric ton, sorry, $1,000 per metric ton, that's the price I quote, $1,000 per metric ton. Now, and I'm exporting, let's say I'm exporting, let me do commodity as for example now, so that our commodity people can, let me say I'm exporting sesame seed, and I'm exporting ginger. I'm putting 20 tons of ginger in a container, 20 tons of ginger in a container. And I'm selling that ginger at $1,000. It's supposed to be more than that actually, but let's just assume $1,000 per metric ton. That is the FOB price. FOB price. FOB price. Now, so I have an FOB price. I have an FOB price of $1,000. Now, per metric tons. That's my FOB price. And the buyer now says, give me a CFR price. Now, you cannot quote a CFR price. You cannot quote a CFR price to a buyer if you don't know the freight, because CFR is cost and freight. CFR is cost and freight. Cost and freight. So CFR is equals to FOB plus freight. CFR is equals to FOB plus freight. Remember, FOB is the value of the goods plus profit. Freight is the value of the transport cost. The transport cost. That's freight charge. Now, remember this price is per metric tons. And I'm using a container, and one container is equals to 20 metric tons. One container is equals to 20 metric tons. So if I'm going to quote the FOB value, sorry, I'm coming. So if I'm going to quote the FOB value, this is what must happen. Sorry, if I want to quote CFR price, I need to get the freight charge. So I will have to call a shipping line. What's your freight charge? The shipping line will say, my freight charge is $2,000. My freight charge is $2,000 per container. $2,000 per container. That's the freight charge. $2,000 per container. Remember, CFR is called FOB plus freight. But this buyer is asking me for CFR price per metric tons. He's asking me for CFR price per metric tons. But I have a freight charge of $2,000 per container. I need to divide $2,000 by, you remember I have an FOB price already. My FOB price is, because some people will go and add it together. My FOB price, remember, is $1,000 per metric tons. I need to calculate the freight charge per metric tons. If a container, 20-foot container carrying 20 tons is to be transported to China at the rate of $2,000, what will be the cost of transporting 1 metric tons? If 20 tons equals to 2,000, this is mathematics, or actually mathematics secondary school. If 220 tons equals to 2,000, 1 ton is equals to 2,000 over 20. That would be what? $100. So my CFR price per metric ton is equal to $1,100. $1,100 per metric ton. $1,100 per metric ton. Do you know what is happening here now? You know, we are discussing pricing. What is happening here now is that my price has changed. My price has changed. What is making my price to change? My price is changing because of incoterms. Incoterms. The buyer asks for CFR price per metric tons. I have an FOB price, the value of the goods plus profit. Maybe that of that $1,000, the value of the good is about $800. I'm making $200 on it. That's $200 over, that's $1,000. But now he's asking me for freight. He said I should do CFR. I must get the freight charge to destination. That means you cannot quote a freight charge to a buyer without knowing the destination. You cannot quote a freight charge to a buyer without knowing the destination. If you quote a freight charge to a buyer without knowing the destination, it's a sign that you really are not grounded in that business. If a buyer asks for a freight charge, the next thing to ask him is, sorry, can you tell me, please, what is your destination? So I can check with the shipping line. Now, there could be additional one, CIF. The buyer can say, give me a CIF price per metric ton. CIF is equals to CFR plus insurance. Plus insurance. CFR plus insurance. CFR plus insurance. Remember, I already have my CFR price, 1,100. I already have my CFR price. To get my CIF, I need to contact insurance company in Nigeria and ask, what is your marine insurance cost to China? And the insurance company says it's going to be about $200 per container. Sorry, yeah, $200 per container. $200 per container. Or let me say $500, just for the sake of calculation. $500 per container. So if my insurance is $500 per container, it's going to be a rate percentage, but we're just assuming a figure. If it's going to be $500 per container, remember it's per container. How much in a container? 20 tons. 20 tons. I need to divide this by 20 to be able to arrive at the appropriate price. And that will be how much? $25. So $25. So what is my CIF price? My CIF price is equal to 1,100 plus 25. That is $1,125 per metric ton. This is my CFR price. Per metric tons. Per metric tons. This way, I can easily do my calculation. Now, why? So this is emphasizing how vital and how important Incoterm is. So there are different possibilities in pricing. Basically, that's what I'm trying to demonstrate to you. There are different possibilities in pricing. and that the different possibility in pricing become extremely important for you, because that's what is going to help you to be able to know how to appropriately price. How to appropriately price your transaction. And it could be, there are so many Incoterms. I've just demonstrated the 3 that are popularly used. There are so many Incoterms. I just demonstrated the one that are popularly used. But the idea here is that for you to be able to have a good understanding of the concept of Incoterms. So what I'll be doing right now is to discuss with you the concept of Incoterm. What exactly does Incoterm mean? Beyond pricing, what other things do we need to know as far as Incoterm is concerned? Beyond pricing, what other things do we